Hello Internet, Jesse at Ish Guitars here. I have a big knife and we're going to open a really cool new Ritter I'm super stoked about. Jens Ritter and I kind of collaborated on this bass last NAMM 2019, and I really can't explain anything about it without showing it to you. So let me go ahead and start opening it up. He ships these suckers over from Germany. They go FedEx 2 days, so they get here pretty quick. And we've been jonesing to open this up. We always wait 24 hours to open stuff when it's cold out here in the wintertime in Syracuse. Best flight cases ever. Worst flight cases ever to unpack. This might not work. Hold on, I got it. I think I got it. Carefully, gently, so I don't cut into it. Let's see if this works. Nope, I need help. Come here. Can you hold the box? All right, muscles. Got it? Don't drop it. All right. Thank you, Anthony. Just call you in for your muscles. All right. Custom designed flight case, the full Jens Ritter experience. Are you ready for this? It's going to be wrapped in plastic, so it's not going to give you that full wow butt. Oh. Okay, this is what's called a Raptor. This is a rarely seen bass from Jens Ritter. It is one of his absolutely coolest body shapes. I love how even the packing job is German. German precision. Have you ever seen one of these before?
I have not. I love this.
This thing is so nuts.
Horn.
All right, well, check this out. I don't know if you can get the camera to focus right, but this is... Okay, so this is the first one of these I'm actually going to be able to play. I've seen them in person before. I've never gotten to play one. But this is actually a fully, like, 3D, you know, you see it from the front, you just see the cutout, but there's angles like on every corner of this thing here, this little bottom bout. It's so neat. Okay, so what this is, you're probably thinking, what the heck is this blue and yellow thing? So Jens built some basses previously. This is a laminate. Sometimes you see them used in like really high-end rifle stocks, or I don't see it too often, but it's a laminate, and they stain the wood before they glue it together. So it all gets sandwiched. So it has this really wild, stripy thing going on. But the thing that's cool about Jens Ritter's basses is that they're so curvy that when you sand this out, it ends up exposing all of the side grain. So I had an idea to do this on a Raptor. He's done it on like a Roya before, and some Acora, some basses that are a little bit more normal, slightly more normal. This one I knew it would look awesome on because of this really cool cutout here, all the 3D craziness going on in here, all these really big sloping curves in the front and the back. Look at that. Isn't that wild? So as soon as I mentioned this to Jens, he was like, oh, he goes, yes, that's perfect, with his fun German accent. It came out so cool. Crazy multi-bolt neck joint, the signature Jens Ritter neck joint, as many bolts as he can get pretty much sticking in there. He only builds bolt-on basses. He doesn't build any neck through or set neck. Even some of the concepts we have that have no bolts in the back of them, they're actually bolted on and filled, which is kind of funny. He only builds bolt-on neck joints, which I love. I'm a huge believer in bolt-on. Neck through is good too. Don't get me wrong. Don't hate me. But bolt-on I think is way more lively. Yeah, if you ever have any problems, you can take the neck off. You can adjust it. This is so cool. He does all these custom etched number plates for each bass. This one's aluminum. Pretty cool. Rear-facing jack. So when you plug it in, when you see in a second we plug it in, sticks right out the back of it. 18-volt preamp, of course. The preamp also, of course, is all custom Ritter built, Ritter designed, amazing, amazing preamp. These really wild pickups. Do you see this? That streaky kind of Macassar ebony that's in here. So these pickup covers are actually ebony. I love this little detail too. There's so many details in these bases. The Allen key, countersunk Allen screws that are
Killer.
It's so cool. It's just like Allen screws for a nerdy engineering type dude. Like countersunk Allen screws. Like, yes, fit and finish. And all these knobs too are just so, they feel so good. It's not like you get a metal knob on a $500 guitar and they just feel different. Just the way these pots feel and the way these knobs feel, everything, you might be able to hear it. The way it clicks and everything's so perfect. It's like just a whole different hardware experience on these. Even look at these frets too. Look how perfectly polished they are. They're so bright. The fretwork's absolutely insane.
Very nice.
This is also one of the only Ritters that has a different headstock too. If you can see that. Usually they're a little bit less scrolly, I guess you could say. But I'm sure you've seen the Ritter headstocks before. This side's usually a little bit shorter. So specifically for this bass, he has his own unique headstock, which is interesting because most manufacturers always stay with their same headstock because it's their trademark piece.
Not
Black
Jens.
neck on it. So I do have to admit, I have seen a picture of this bass. Jens sent me a picture of it before it came. I was like, no, I don't want to see it until I see it. So I got a little bit of a sneak peek, but this is just so insane to hold. And it's funny too because it's such a wacky looking bass, but then when you actually see it on your body, it really doesn't, it sits ergonomically as far as where your leg hits and where your arm hits and all that. It's pretty nuts. All right, enough talking. Let's plug it in. Okay, so kind of interesting. I swear we didn't do anything crazy while we were moving our lighting position. This bass, all the way from Germany, pretty much in tune. Now he tunes his stuff half step down when he ships it. So of course this is, E flat kind of thing, but pretty darn impressive. A bolt-on bass all the way from Germany and then was warmed up here in Syracuse, and it's basically in tune. So now I'll tune it up to full. Of course it's a little buzzy right now because the strings are tuned down. So I'll tune it up a little bit. Funny thing is, where the heck do you put a snark on a Ritter? Got to put it way up on the top. So dark glass is set flat. This guy's set flat. I like it. I like it a lot. What an amazing instrument. We have way more Ritters in stock. We've got more of them coming in. Like, subscribe, share, do all those fun things. We've got more videos coming on. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you want to see next. And as always, thanks for the input. See ya.